Passive reconnaissance practical. So let's start with our passive testing. The tool we are going to use is Hunter.io. Hunter.io is an email discovery tool that simplifies the process of quickly finding the correct email address for a person or a range of email addresses with a bulk of domain search. So first things first, go ahead and log in. As you can see, I have already logged in. After logging in, you will get this home screen. To illustrate, let's proceed with a test case for Tesla.com, which is registered within the Bugcrowd platform. So let's put Tesla.com in the domain search and search for and check for Tesla.com. As demonstrated, there are more than 670 results on the screen. So let's explore that. Apparently, you can also see the most common email pattern in Tesla. Now, after having guessed the pattern, let's take the first example in Taylor Gallery. You can see that the email ID is the first name followed by the last name with Tesla.com. For the email ID, the syntax is username@Tesla.com. You can use this kind of email ID with common passwords. So let's check for the summit engineers of Tesla.com. Anyone can use this kind of ID for social engineering purposes as well as test admin login. We can also export all of this data in CSV format. In the generic section, you can see multiple job sections like support, sales, and human resources, and get their email IDs and export them in CSV files. So basically what Hunter.io does is gather all the information from the bridge data and arrange all the email IDs as per the needs. For the next tool, we are going to use a sublister. For that, the first thing we need to do is install that tool. So let's install it. For this, we would need Kali Linux. Now let's open Kali Linux and run commands like sudo apt install sublister. Let us now enter the password. It will take us some amount of time to get installed. Now, Sublister is a Python tool designed to list website subdomains using OSINT. It assists penetration testers and bug hunters in gathering and collecting subdomains for the domain that they are targeting. Sublister enumerates subdomains using many search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, Baidu, and Ask. In addition to this, it also enumerates subdomains using Netcraft, VirusTotal, ThreatCrowd, DNS Dumbbuster, and Reverse DNS. You can see it has been installed. So let's now run it using the help command. Let's get the syntax. Using -d, we can give the domain names to the tool. Let's give the domain name Tesla and see what the output is. As it might be seen, it is checked for most of the search engines. So it's looking across numerous subdomains and searching different search engines such as Google DNS, Dumbster, as well as checking this as a certificate. Therefore, all of these are the subdomains. Let's now put it in a file. Yeah, so the file list has been prepared for us. You can see that there are multiple subdomain lists we have got from the sublister. So let's install a new tool, the Harvester. This tool lets us quickly and accurately gather email addresses and subdomains that are directly related to our goal. So using the domain tesla.com, run the harvester tool. As you can see, it checks from multiple websites even though it uses sublister and many other tools. Okay, so finally the list of subdomain is ready. As you can see, the output harvester has provided us with multiple subdomain emails, IP addresses, and in-string URLs. The first step in every pen testing operation is to identify your target. The more we know about the target, the easier it will be to hack the target victim. We can learn vital information such as which email addresses to target for phishing or which domains on the company network are vulnerable. The information can also be used for social engineering assaults, which are at the top of every hacker's armory. With this tool, important information that companies know or accidentally give out can be legally gathered and used to learn more about the target.